Hi. So just let me move my mat. It's not quite in the right place for this. There we go. So you're getting the raw, unedited version of all of these recordings. So with this session is what we're going to do. We're going to work with flexion and extension very loosely around the sun salute. But we're thinking of the flexion and extension that it brings through the body. We will start with that thing where we bring ourselves into self and into practice. So a little bit of bounce, lifting the heel, so let the body bounce lightly. Let the arms sway. Maybe let the head move a little from side to side, go from one side to the other. Just that sense of your body. And then we settle. Hopefully you get a tingliness in the body. You kind of go, yes, there's my body, it's awake. And I'm in there, I can sense my body. And then just let your awareness drop into the breath. Take a swallow, think of nose breathing. And feel the sensation of the breath move in and out through the nostrils. Feel the sensation of the breath in the body. Now, see if you can get a sense of the breath into these lower ribs. You can pop the hands on there if you wish. Release. We'll get into this little flow. So we want to start in the back of the space that you're in for this practice. A sense of the feet. Get a sense of the legs. Sense of the hips and the pelvis. Sense of the torso and spine. Back of the neck, the head, the face. Front of the neck. The collarbones, the shoulders. All the way through the arms. Through the wrists and into the hands. Inhale and lift the arms. Take a big stretch, and as you inhale, reach up, and as you exhale, imagine the front of the ribs get heavy. So it's like we're trying to reach up, but the front of the ribs are not lifting up, they're staying down as we reach up. So big stretch. As you exhale, bring the hands to prayer. We're going to roll down through this. So we wait for another exhale, and as you exhale, start to let the crown of the head get heavy, and it's going to move forwards, and the spine is going to follow. We're going to go into flexion. There will be a point where you go, I've got to let the pelvis tip. I want to release the arms. So you find a forward fold. Now, you might have the knees quite bent. You might support with the elbows above the knees. You might just hang. Feel those hamstrings. Don't make it too intense. Soften the knees. Get a sense of the hamstrings. And then from here, look forwards. And we're going to walk the hands forwards. We're going to come into all fours. Wrist circles that are also knee and hip circles. Change direction. And then settle. From here, shoulder slides. So you're going to keep the arms straight. You're going to let the shoulder blades slide towards the spine and then push the floor away so the shoulder blades open out on the back of the rib cage. So closer to the spine, further away. So the arms stay straight. When the shoulder blades go closer to the spine, the chest gets closer to the floor. And when the shoulder blades move away from the spine, the chest gets further away. Closer to the floor, further away. So we repeat a few of those shoulder presses. And then we finish by pushing the floor away. If the wrists need a little bit of rest, finger flicks, that's fine. If we don't do a lot of all fours, the wrists often really feel that. So finger flick, come back. Now here, cat and reverse cat. So as you exhale, let the spine find flexion in any way that it wants to. So we get big flexion. Wait for an inhale and start the journey to the extension the opposite way. Wait for an exhale. Back into that big Halloween cat. And inhale, extension. Once more each way. Exhale, flex. Inhale. Extend. Exhale. Let the body find its own natural neutral. So the spine goes back more into the middle. Again, release the wrists, maybe one at a time. Take the hands about a hand's width from your all fours, about a hand's width forward. So where the fingertip was, the heel of the hand goes. So it gives us kind of a knee plank. As you exhale, you're going to lower and then 2. We want one more of these press up things. And then the next one, we're going to go all the way down to the floor. It might be a bit of a oof at the bottom. It's fine. Hands, where the crease of the armpit is, you want the palm of the hand to be just a little bit behind that. Fingers can point forwards, they can point outwards, they can point inwards a little if you wish. From here. If you get crampy feet, turn the toes under. If you're happy on the tops of the feet, that's fine. Wait for an inhale, and you're going to look forwards. Imagine you're trying to pull yourself forwards through the breastbone as you lift the body. Cobra. And then exhale all the way down. Wait for an inhale, look forwards, pull back with the hands. Cobra. Extension. One more. 4. Take it down. Work in your range. And the hands. Leave the hands where they are. We're going to push ourselves away from the floor. So we come up and away from the floor. Now here. Walk the hands forward. We're going to try and keep the hips lifted. Don't worry if they want to drop back a little. We just don't want them to touch the heels, that's all. So we let the arms extend. So puppy dog. And then you're going to inhale and lift the body forward. Exhale. Drop back to that puppy dog. Inhale forward. Exhale to drop back. Inhale to lift. Back to all 4. Option. If you want to work with down dog, you can. If you want to work with that puppy dog again, that's absolutely fine. So you take the hands forward and you'll just repeat what we just did. If you want to do down dog, all 4s, take the hands about hands width forward, turn the toes under. Now here, as you exhale, you're going to sink back. You're going to take the hips back, not sink back, sorry. Take the hips back and then see if the knees would lift. And then bring the knees down. Inhale forwards and then exhale. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. So you're starting to work towards that down dog. You might go, oh, I don't think I'll get the legs straight. That's fine. You work here. You might go, yeah, this is starting to feel pretty good. I could maybe straighten the legs. And then come forward. 2 more. Yeah, maybe settle into that down dog. Couple of breaths. Exhale, lower the knees. Then again. You can sit back with some finger flicks, release the wrist, finger flicks or snaky wrists, where you roll them around each other, interlock the fingers and roll the hands and the wrists around each other. All fours, toes under, roll, bring the hands closer to the knees and roll back through the haunches so the feet go on the floor. You're back into that forward fold, knees are soft. Wait for an exhale. Let the tailbone get heavy. So the tailbone starts to want to drop. You can walk the hands up the legs or let the arms hang. We're going to roll ourselves to standing. Take an inhale, lift the arms. As you exhale, think that the ribs are heavy. Big reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take a few breaths there. And then again, we're just going to come into that little bounce. Now this bounce, we're saying to the body, we're getting ready to leave practice. And then we'll let the body settle. A few breaths. Now space to go. I accept where my practice was today. I accept myself as I am. Just a space to be quiet, to not move, with the breath. And when you feel ready, if you had the eyes closed, blink them open again. It's a little bit of a wriggle. So that's me done for today. Well done. Thank you for joining me again. Bye.